Okay, welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. I've got a wonderful young man with me right now, Marcus Hammond, and he's going to tell us about the Spring Black Food Truck Festival. Did I get that right?
You got it all right.
Marcus, welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. Tell
Thanks
us
for
about
having me.
the festival.
Well, we started back in November with our first Black Food Truck Festival. It was a 2-day event and it was a success. We were able to feed the community, have a lot of food trucks out, have a lot of music out, and really make an economic impact in the community, which was one of our biggest goals. Everybody came out, had a great time. We had about 8 food trucks, actual trucks, probably had about 20 vendors overall with food and dessert and barbecue and all. We had so many people to come out that we had to expand the event, move out to the fairgrounds, and now we're looking at about 40, a little bit more than 40 vendors that'll be out at the fairgrounds next April 23rd and 24th.
And what is the purpose of this event?
Really to celebrate Black food, Black culture, Black music, and make an economic impact in the community. Those are our focal points. We really want people to come out, have a great time. Everybody in the community, we want them to come out and have a great time, hear some great music, eat some great food, and go home with a smile on their face.
Okay, do you know any of the food trucks that will be coming out?
Of course I do. I know all of them, but I give you, I give you just a few. We have Piece of Soul Vegan from Columbia, Sweetgrass Foods right here in Charleston, Bourbon Street Catering in Charleston. We have also Vine. We have what we call a vegan village. We have Vine will be here. We also have Chef Alkaline, Chef Cheryl with Alkaline Vibrant Meals. We just having a whole array of different food vendors. Marcus Nottage with Gangster Grills, just a number of people that'll be out in celebration for this event.
Okay, now I heard you mention not only food trucks, but you mentioned entertainment. Tell us about that.
So I've been telling people for a while, we're also kind of teetering on the mini music festival side. Last year we had one band on each day on Saturday and one band on Sunday. And with the time change, we extended the event a little bit to 6 p.m. So on that Saturday, our lineup, we have an amazing star-studded lineup in Charleston. Saturday, we have Star Queen coming on at 12:30. At 2:30, we have Psychedelics, a great young band out of Charleston. And then we have LaFay and the Fellas closing out the show at 4:30. On that Sunday, we'll be starting off with Tommy and the Chucktown Players. Then we'll have the Black Diamond Band. And to close out the show, we'll have Live in the Flesh Experience. So it's going to be a great, great music experience. We got the amphitheater, so they're going to be a stage. There's going to be somewhere for you to sit, eat, and dance, and really embody the entire vibe of the event.
What motivated you to start this event?
That's a great question. I've been in Charleston for about 17 years. I'm from Memphis, born and raised in Memphis. Charleston is my second home. I came here to play basketball at the College of Charleston. And growing up in a town like Memphis that's deep rooted in music and food, coming here in Charleston and having that same kind of feel with the culture and the history and how it relates to music and food. And as my grown-up years after college, kind of hanging around town, I noticed that there weren't a lot of festivals that included people who looked like me, who had the food that I wanted to always eat. I was going to festivals and I was having a great time, but there weren't a lot of people that looked like me. And so instead of complaining about it and tearing down those events, because I love Charleston, I love those festivals. And I think that we also have something to contribute to the festival scene here in Charleston. And once the opportunity came, I jumped on it, it worked out, and here we are.
Wow. And this is going to take place where?
This will be at the Exchange Park Fairgrounds out in LADSON, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, April 23rd and 24th. Tickets available online only. Early bird tickets are still available right now. Well, right now, meaning before April 1st. Once April 1st, the prices will go up just a little bit, not much. Kids 12 and under are free. We have a kid zone with the video game truck, some archery, face painting, different kind of things for the children. We're just looking to have a great time.
Now, I've been hearing a whole lot about food trucks lately. So what is so great about having an event with food trucks?
I think it's just the versatility, not having to be stuck and sitting down in the restaurants. And as you said, I think the rise of food trucks lately is because we've been in the house for the last 2 years.
Yes.
And so now being able to go anywhere, because those food trucks give you the opportunity and the chance to really take your event anywhere you want and be able to have those food trucks still serve food at your event. So if you're at a live concert in the middle of nowhere or at the fairgrounds or just somewhere where they don't traditionally serve food, those food trucks bring in the opportunity for people to still eat and have a great time.
Now, I heard you mention earlier, you have over like 40 food trucks. Is it too late for food trucks to sign up?
Well, what we're doing is we're having applications and we're taking everybody's application the same way we did last year. It's not a first come, first serve basis. It's more of a curated event to where we're really getting through all of these. We have over 300 applications for food vendors. Actual trucks, we have about 25. We'll have about 25 at the festival, including vendors, like I said earlier, with the barbecue grills and desserts and boiled peanuts and gourmet popcorn. That raises that number to over 40 vendors. But people were always taking applications because this is a semi-annual event. And so we look to have this festival twice a year, including the music, great performances, great performers, great food trucks. And so we're always looking at those applications. And what we tell people is if you're selected within a week, we'll definitely get back to you. We're still a small business. I don't like to say we're a small business, but we just had our first festival in November. We're growing astronomically right now. I'll say we have a small team more than I say we're a small business. So we're still trying to keep up with the demand and the applications. So we ask everybody to be patient with us. We're trying to get back to everybody as quick as we can.
Now, you used the term earlier, this is a semi-event. So it sounds to me like we're planning to have another event later this year.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll be doing it Veterans Day weekend this year, November 12th and 13th, which will be amazing because Veterans Day this year just so happens to fall on a Friday. So we'll have a lot of people in town. We'll have a lot of people off work that Friday, and we'll maybe try to add a day, maybe really have people come out that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and really keep this thing going and keep the momentum going.
The reason why I asked you that question about other food trucks coming and applying, because I'm out in Holly Hill, South Carolina, and we got some bad food trucks in Holly Hill, and they need to bring that food down to this area.
And listen, as soon as we get off this interview, I'm gonna need you to text me some of those food trucks. Because like I said, it's not first come, first serve. We like to curate the experience and make sure we're getting the best of the best, as well as giving new food trucks opportunities and food trucks from the surrounding areas to come in and really enjoy themselves. So yes, hey, shoot me that text message, send me those food trucks, we'll hop right on it.
Well, you've got to meet these individuals because you're going to find out that, hey, we've got some wonderful food in Holly Hill.
I don't know. Charleston might have something to say about that.
Well, Marcus, we're happy to have you on Bounce Around Charleston. Do me a favor, give us date, time, and place one more time.
Listen, April 23rd, April 24th, we'll be at the Exchange Park Fairgrounds in LADSON, South Carolina. Doors open at 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. We have a star-studded event with local performers and local bands out there, keeping your feet moving, keeping you happy. And of course, we have the food on deck as well. Tickets are available online only at www.blackfoodtruckfestival.com. Online only. Even if you pull up to the event, you'll still be able to get your ticket. You'll just be able to get it online only at blackfoodtruckfestival.com.
Marcus Hammond, thank you for sharing this information on Bounce Around Charleston. I plan to be out there to test out some of this food from the Black Festival food trucks.
What I will tell you from experience at our first event, make sure you get there early because there are going to be people lined up for those food trucks ready to go.
Thank you, Marcus. Okay, you heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston, the Spring Black Food Truck Festival out at the LADSON Fairground. We'll see you there. Okay, we'll be right back after this break.